What up? Mr.JayJay here. And today we're going to be playing some more Grand Theft Auto 3. That music was a little loud, so I was also kind of turning it down. And I really like these 2D loading screens. I just wish I knew who all the characters were, to be honest. Because, like, some people I can make out, like 8-Ball, Catalina. And then some of them, they're just a little hard to tell.
Not a damn thing you can do about it.
We already got two viewers on the screen. Welcome. I know one of them's me, but the other one has to be a real person, so... Hold on. Yeah, the music was still so loud. Boom! Yeah, you gotta stop before you go into the water. Alright, this gun's like call it the water. That also says that now I think about it. Paparazzi purge.
A reporter has been nosing around. Marie and I have taken a little holiday together until you can get rid of this perverted voyeur. He's probably out in the bay as you read this. Steal a police boat and sink his career.
Alright, sounds good. Of course, we gotta go to that one. Which I'm actually not tripping about, because that other boat is super slow. But yeah, no, I was kind of laughing. Like, I was not laughing, but I was trying not to laugh at that cutscene. I don't know why, but I found it funny. We're just still in this police boat. That's crazy. The boat cannons. What the heck? Alright, that's actually kind of sick. This kind of gives me Black Lagoon vibes. Only real one's gonna know about that. Actually, speaking of Black Lagoon, I remember, because the way I ended up watching it was back in 2019. I saw this, this AMV, right, which is like an anime music video or whatever, of like the character Rebby, and sadly, that person's whole YouTube channel got taken down. I know they're still up on like TikTok or whatever. Like not the same video, but they have other videos, but like they're on TikTok. And I was just like, dang, bro. Because I spent like a whole day searching for it at one point. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. It's like I thought it was kind of crazy. But yeah, Black Lagoon. You haven't watched it? I would definitely say check it out. Like it was so good. Like after like I watched it, I bought the whole series. And also, it doesn't even like they didn't even do the whole manga. I almost got manga. The whole manga. So like there's still like even after you see the full series, there's still tons more in the manga because it's still going on to this day. My aim is bad because like I have not hit this dude in like a while. But the one thing I really like about Black Lagoon is it treats like the characters like adults, because you know they are adults, and it's not like they don't act like kids. Like they're not like grown men acting like kids. Like, I think that's the one thing about like showing anime. Like, I get it, that's typically for a lot younger of an audience, you know, but a lot of them just straight up act like kids, you know. They don't really act too adult. Absolutely not. Get back here. Clyde! Oh, we're dead. Okay, we're not dead. Okay, alright, bro. That was actually wild. But yeah, it kind of treats the characters like they're like adults. So it's like you don't have to worry about, oh, them doing the nosebleed thing. And that's another thing that I would sit there and say. Like, a lot of people sit there and dislike a lot of American media, like American entertainment tropes or whatever. But it's like Japanese have their fair share of annoying traits as well. Like the whole nose bleeding thing. What the heck? I just pulled out and there's already a 4-car accident. But yeah, like the nosebleed and the power of friendship. Like, nah, bro. Like, some of these animes, I like how they can sit there and just let characters die, you know?
A reporter has been nosing around. Marie and I have taken a little holiday together until you can get rid of this perverted voyeur. He's probably out in the bay as you read this. Steal a police boat and sink his career.
Yeah, I don't know what I found funny that first time, because I wasn't about to laugh that time, but I saw but I could hear the car siren in the background for a minute, which I thought was actually a neat little touch. Yeah, but it's like there's that. What other one is there? Oh, the demon being inside the main character, giving them a power boost. The edgy side character. Like rivals. Which, fair enough, because I will say, like, there's different ways you can go about it, and sometimes I will say, like, it can be kind of interesting. But even though sometimes it can be kind of interesting, it's just like, some of it's like, alright, bro, why are they still, like, quote-unquote rivals at this point? Like, there's nothing to gain. But, like, again, like, that's just one of those ones, it depends on how they do it, but yeah, there's tons of stuff, like, I can sit there and pull out, or, like, the main character supposedly being super weak, but because they worked, quote-unquote, worked hard enough, they became super strong, even though realistically speaking they should have died a long time ago. Let's go. But yeah, like, that's what I'm sitting there saying. It's just like, there's just so much, like, for like every like bad American trope that people can't stand, I think there's like just as many Japanese. And so, like, that's why I kind of like Black Lagoon, because, like, they don't really, they kind of subvert your, they kind of subvert your expectation on what you think is going to sit there and be, like, the story or whatever. Like, you may think, oh, this is some, might just think, oh, yeah, this is gonna be another anime. It's like, no, like this is darker, grittier. It does like things very differently, and it's just like also doesn't insult your intelligence really. Like obviously, there's a certain amount of suspension of disbelief, but like it's like grounded and all that in its own way. Payday for Ray. Or is it payday
It's
for
my
Jay?
handsome handyman. Maria's all tied up at the moment, but I'll tell her you called.
Who's that, Asuka? You know, I know I've been a naughty girl, but I really need to pee, okay?
It's time you met our man inside the LPD. Here's a payment for the last little job he did for us. He is understandably cautious. Get to the payphone in Torrington as quick as you can and await his instructions.
Yeah, I kind of knew they were more than friends. I ain't gonna lie. So that's probably why they had us whack those that paparazzi dude. But yeah, I knew like once they were leaving the boat with her, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I would just be leaving with a quote-unquote friend for my significant other who I'm trying to whack after I just told him that I was with the new hire on the job. Like, nah. Like, I knew there was something else there. That's why I could put it.
Get to the phone in West Belleville Park.
Wait, was that the AI voice? That's number one, and number two, is this gonna be like the Hush mission in or was that the Victor Zaz side mission in yeah, it was Victor Zaz, the side mission in Arkham City where you have to keep going to all the phones.
Damn, you
You already know you're picking that up. Wait, what? Nah, bro, they did me dirty. Cause it sounds like it's in there. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's literally on the whole other side of the building.
Get to the phone on Liberty Campus.
Yeah, that literally sounds like the AI voice. I didn't even know they had that back in the day. But then again, like when this game came out, what, I would have been like 2? Yeah, like this game came out in like 2001. Yeah, so I'd have been like 2 years old. Let's see. Oh, okay, so this is a college.
Get to the phone in South Belleville Park.
Yeah, hopefully this is the last one because we're not gonna have enough time if we gotta go to one after that.
Go out, little kitty clock! Dude, revolting.
Nah, I get it. Like, you know, I had thought the whatchamacallin was downstairs. Oh, and also I would sit there and say this: if you like Grand Theft Auto, you probably would like Black Lagoon.
Batsu Monster.
Like, they're very similar.
$20, I make the holler.
I guess the only thing different, like the main difference that's in there today is like, unlike a lot of the GTA protagonists, that was sick. Only if I stuck the landing, because then I'd have got.
A reporter has been nosing around. Marie and I have taken a little holiday together until you can get rid of this perverted voyeur. He's probably out in the bay as you read this. Steal a police boat and sink his career.
Yeah, but yeah, unlike the GTA games though, where like the GTA characters can like act like a bunch of like pushovers, you know? Kinda like how Claude is. Like, don't get me wrong, in the grand scheme of things it makes a lot of sense. Because, you know, this dude just got out of prison, he doesn't know the true landscape or whatever. But like, you know, like Carl, they were like low-key abusing him. Especially Sweet would do this, do that, do this, do that. You know, then you have the CIA agent telling them what to do. Then you have the truth telling them what to do. Who else you had telling them what to do? Oh, Pulaski and Tenpenny. Like, and I'm not gonna say they don't have people telling them what to do at times in Black Lagoon, but at the like, but like they have they have more agency. I think that's the best way I can put it. There's more agency about them. They kind of control what's going on more. They kind of choose what jobs they decide to take, you know? And also, you know something's good when I'm sitting there telling you, like, talking about it. When I'm over here talking about it, and like I'm not getting like paid for it. That's one thing that I was thinking about the other day. I think it might have been, it could have even been yesterday. But like, you know something's good when someone tells you how good something is and they're not getting paid for it. That's how you know it's really good. And so like, that's why I say like, bro, like, if you like GTA, bro, give it a chance. You like a lot of action? Give it a chance. You like dark and gritty? Give it a chance.
It's my handsome handyman. Maria's all tied up at the moment, but I'll tell her you called.
Who's that, Asuka? You know, I know I've been a naughty girl, but I really need to pee, okay?
It's time you met our man inside the LPD. Here's a payment for the last little job he did for us. He is understandably cautious. Get to the payphone in Torrington as quick as you can and await his instructions.
Also, her character kind of reminds me of like another character inside, and it was
like a either late 80s movie or something like that. I can't remember what it was like really about. No, I can remember what it was about. I can't remember what it was like called. It took place in like New York. A dude got betrayed. This action, now that I sit there and start saying it, bro, it sounds like Grand Theft Auto. Hold on. Trying to see, because like maybe if I sat there and like look, if I sit there and look it up. So the movie was about a dude who gets betrayed by a chick he's having an affair with. Hold on. And I think Steven Seagal was in the movie. That's who the person was. After a heist. And then he seeks revenge. Hold on. I was going to look up Steven Seagal movies. Hopefully it's a Steven Seagal movie. Just give me a second, guys. This dude actually had like a ton of movies. Oh, I actually did not see it. It might have been Hard to Kill. No, no, Hard to Kill was just another movie another one of his movies that I saw around that time. Dang, I really don't know what that movie was called. But long story short, there is like an Asian chick in that movie who kind of acts like Asuka. I want to call her Asuka so bad, but they keep saying her name Asuka.
respect your name.
Get to the phone in West Belleville Park.
But yeah, in the movie though, like I'm not gonna lie, it was a kind of a cool premise. It was like a heist, like they like just finished the heist or whatever. Dude gets shot up by like this chick he's having an affair with, because like this dude actually has a wife, but his wife is strung out on drugs. And so, like, he wakes up out of a coma.
Get to the phone on Liberty campus.
And, like, visits his wife or whatever, you know. They have a passionate night, but then, you know, she's a drug addict. She put on the drugs, and then this dude goes trying to find, you know, the people who, like, tried to kill him for his money and all that. But I mean, there's more to the movie to that. I mean, there's more to the movie than just that. But those were just like
the phone in South Belleville Park.
pretty much the main premise of like the start of the film.
Come on.
I'm okay.
We got a whole minute to go there. You tell me to go somewhere else. There's still time.
Meet me in the toilet block in the park.
Okay, good. Because I knew he was going to ask us to meet him somewhere else, but I just did not want to do that time. But toilet block is crazy.
You must be Azuka's new errand boy. You got the money? Is it all here? I know what you're thinking. Another bent cop. Well, it's a bent world. Just because I lost a few partners, those suckers from Internal Affairs have started sniffing around. Reckon they can smell me. Well, this city is one big open sewer. But I'm gonna need some non-union help. And if you're interested, you know where to find me.
Claude was already leaving when the dude was speaking.
Hey, dog!
Oh, alright, silence the sneak.
That scumbag, McCaffrey! He took more bribes than anyone. He thinks he's gonna get an honorable discharge if he turns state evidence. He just squealed. He's under armed protection in Witsack property down in Newport. Some apartment behind a car park. Torch that place. That should flush him out when you hunt him down. Make sure he never talks to nobody.
Okay, so you can. Resident Evil reference? Yo! That's crazy! I had a whole Resident Evil reference in there. Because you know, Resident Evil's the one that like popularized the fixed camera angles like that. You gotta be wondering though if Rockstar did think about implementing like a fixed camera angle in here, because think about it. They had the cinematic camera view, right? You know, like there's a bunch of different ways you can sit there, look around, and all that. Like, you gotta for a fact, they definitely played around with the idea of the fixed camera angles.
Well, I don't. I buy things online, and then I just use it in different formats so I can listen to it while I'm driving. It's incredible. I also like jazz and cooking and reality, so the internet is really good for my life. I think it's amazing. I used to go out a lot, but I don't have to go out ever again. It's incredible. I don't envy those kids with their stock options or their fancy
Yeah, but I
cars.
probably
They earn
should
them.
say.
The internet has saved my life.
This is really going nowhere. Do you have anything interesting to say?
So I gotta go in there? Or I gotta... Hold on.
So many single men in this city.
Oh, I see. Ooh, another. We still gotta get that other one that we found in that part. We gotta wait for him to come out there, right? And that's just Claude moving right there. Just double checking that there's no other way to get in. Yeah, there's no other way to get in. So you have to do it this way. I'm waiting. And why would he be leaving that open while it's raining in the first place? And why aren't there any guys watching in like vans or something to see if like there's going to be some, well, I shouldn't say a van, but like an SUV or something. To make sure nothing like that happened.
Say, you don't think he's like you, do you?
What do you mean like me? What are you insinuating? That he's on the radio? Well, probably not.
Oh, I see. Kind of dumb, but I see what they want.
March on the town hall. Laszlo, the people have spoken. And they have said no, not my town. So folks, if you're listening and want to make a difference, get yourselves down to the park, prepared to bring democracy back to the people.
So, what's his rally about, Jeff?
It's about people standing up and being counted. It's about the future. It's about telling those morons in the suits, no thanks. Not in my town. Not while I have a breath.
The heck, man? What am I supposed to do? So am I supposed to just walk around the house? Because there's no camera. Because that looks like it's set up for you to snipe somebody. But there's like nobody there.
All right, let's go to the phones. Hello, caller. You're on Chatterbox. Huh? You're on Chatterbox. I think it might have bugged out. Or, oops, throw a grenade in there. Shoot, bro.
He wasn't even worth the
What? Okay, game. Alright, now I know what to do. That was actually insane, bro. I'm like waiting, because I thought it was going to be the more reasonable you having a whatever. I did not think they were going to make you throw a grenade.
Buying a gift for the guy that has everything?
And the reason
Log
why I
on
didn't
to
think about the grenades
petsovernight.com.
sooner.
We've got exotic pets galore, including
What the?
tigers, cobras,
The only reason I didn't think about the
and
grenades
white
sooner was
rhinos.
because I thought,
All
because I think
delivered
one of,
overnight.
like I was
PetsOvernight.com,
playing,
delivering little bundles of love
I
in a
bought
box
some,
directly
and I
to
think
your
I had to
door.
load it, which would cost.
All right, now joining us in the studio, we have a very special guest. His new book, Karate and Digestion, has been on the top 100 self-help books for the past 3 weeks. He is the founder of Now
They didn't give me the whatchamacallit. Yeah, but I thought I was gonna like I guess I thought those were still the same ones that I bought, but it turned out it's not. Come on, man. You tripped. It ain't even like you like fell like that. Payday for Ray.
It's my handsome handyman.
And also another thing too is like I didn't even know that you could throw the grenades that high. Because there's a lot of like aside from like like I guess like in the older ones you couldn't really tell how high you could throw them. You know,
Well,
there's like
I'm not
no
a
real
masticating cow, so I really don't
aiming
enjoy
mechanic. Like you know when like, cause like in like 4 online, I just skipped the online and 5, you know, or even like Red Dead, like you can kind of like aim how you throw explosives or something like that, or like bully or whatever. But before, they didn't really do it like that. Oh snap! I'm already. Go, 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 go. Come on, man.
Get to the phone in West Belleville Park.
Hey.
Drop
Sorry about that. I hit the heck out of my mic. Also, I got a special game for y'all coming soon. I gotta say that now because that's something I don't even be getting these games. But y'all are gonna love this one. Y'all have been rocking with the channel for a long time. It shouldn't really be a surprise on what I'm gonna play, but hey, I'm telling you, y'all gonna get hyped for
Get to
this.
the phone on Liberty campus.
Bet.
Run in the family. Leave me alone.
PetOvernight.com, and we'll send you
Dude literally jumped in front of my car. That Saints Row insurance fraud right there. Come the fluff on. Alright. We're gonna have plenty of time though.
Hey, my homework!
Because we might have 40 seconds.
Get to the phone in South Belleville Park.
But this is the last stop.
You ever been downtown? Damn police!
Alright, come on. Car. Come the fluff on.
I start the day with a fruity beverage, meditation, 6 hours of yoga. Next, I go open up my shop. Now,
Come on. Just go. Almost there.
Okay, next caller. You are on Chatterbox with Reed Tucker.
Yo, Reed, Kung Fu movies are dope. How can I learn to beat up 10 guys at once?
Okay, first thing.
Use the toilet block in the park.
Like a bat. I don't want to hear about no Kung Fu running away. I want to learn about being decent. Is that?
Actually, I do cover this early on in the book in chapter 45. It's called Stir Fry Your Prejudice. You see, I once thought... Origami. Concentration begins in the mind and spreads to all the extremities of the body.
That's the second time I done accidentally stepped in the whatchamacallit.
Desk and 2 half desks. This desk is made of 2-inch thick composite wood pulp, as in mahogany with...
Here, you take my hat!
And so also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block the path so he also can't get around. Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't even have to do that. I can just block how I did it the other way with just the 2 cars right there. Then as soon as he starts trying to leave, then I throw a grenade on them cars, and then boom, 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 boom. 3 for the price of 1.
Nowhere. I grew easily. Don't throw any tofu or bean curry at me. You're very funny now, though. You make fun of me, but it's all the fault of the feng shui. Downright disgraceful. Yes, it makes you talk like this.
Yeah,
okay,
but
the listener lines are open. This is Chatterbox.
on the channel, you already know what game I'm playing.
That last guy was
Just
a
came
lunatic.
out.
Where'd you dig him up from? The state student? And that wacko you had going on about killer bees? What a moron. I mean, just reading...
Yes, John Gina.
The evils of artificial sweeteners and soda pop. Roswell. It's all part of the government's propaganda plan. I might as well wear a set like this. They can their propaganda right into my brain.
Yeah, it's the original GTA 3. I'm playing on PS5 though. But it's like the PlayStation 2 version of the original Grand Theft Auto 3.
You realize that the government listens.
Whoops. That the wrong way. That's the wrong way. There we go. Chase him down. Aim at the dude in front of you. What?
Bro, that's that CJ stuff right there, bro. Shoot at the people in front of you. Facts. Yeah, because when I be over here looking at this, bro, I can't even, like, find the map. So, like, the map was actually very much needed. Yeah, but you're definitely right about that. Bro, I wish more games would actually have that. Because I think that's also what separated Rockstar from a lot of companies. Because, like, not only could you use it as, like, a poster, you could also use it as, like you said, like a map. Or, like, you could use it as so many different things. Oh, no! Dang. I don't know if I should let that be. Let me reload that and do that again. But yeah, no, you're definitely right. But like, so many games could have benefited from like doing that. It's just like that extra mile stuff.
Soccer's for little girls.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the one thing about this game and Vice City that I absolutely do not like, is that you cannot be in the water at all. Like, bro, that's so ridiculous. Especially Vice City, because like Vice City, I feel like there's a lot more cases of where you could just fall into the water or be trapped to where you can't even get back onto land.
I'm telling you, man. I only play men's sports, like football and hockey.
Because if this would have been GTA San Andreas, I could have got out the car and just started swimming. Grand Theft Auto 4, same thing. 5, same thing. But it's like, no, you instantly die because we don't feel like making swimming mechanics. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fine having a main character that can't swim, but I just think it's kind of crazy. It also makes getting in and out of boats super painful. I remember taking a bunch of unnecessary damage trying to get in this boat. This is what, like the 5th, 6th time I've done this mission. Because I really do need to start it saving sooner. I just accidentally did that other match. I mean, other mission. But then that's another thing too, is like, then the map's weird, so like, I don't really know where my save point is. So I gotta drive out around the map a little bit. Yeah, come over this way. message in a second. Bro.
I just need to tap him a few more times so I'm gonna catch on fire. And it's like, for whatever reason, I can't touch him now. Probably too far away. We almost got him. There we go. Sit down, broke boy. But like, look at this. The way you gotta like get off the boat. It's ridiculous. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's a shame on GTA Vice City when you cannot explore the shiny. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's also why I would probably sit there and even say that, like, if Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City had, well, more Vice
It's
City.
my
I feel like if
handsome
Vice City
handyman.
had a lot of the features that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas had, I firmly believe that a Vice City, a lot of people would be sitting there saying like Vice City is the best GTA game. And if the map was like a little bigger. But like, yeah, like Vice City's main problem is, oh yeah, I never played Vice City Stories, but I definitely heard about that. And that's actually cool that you can do that. Glad Rockstar learned from their mistakes. But yeah, like imagine if you could make Fat Tommy, like you can make Tommy fat, skinny, you could actually change his clothes around and all that. Bro, people would have loved that back then.
Get to the phone in West Belgium
Pick up
Park.
girlfriends and stuff like that, bro. That would have been so fun doing that as Tommy.
I'll do you something. I'll do you a thing.
Trying to think of what other features. The shooting, bro, because the shooting in Vice City and in GTA 3 is atrocious, man. Like, it's still pretty bad in San
Get to
Andreas
the
too,
phone on
but
Liberty
like,
campus.
at least San Andreas, it's not that hard to shoot. Like, after a while, like, you kind of get used to it. But like, Vice City and GTA 3, bro, the shooting's just abysmal.
Get to the phone in South Belleville Park.
Honestly, I have a different theory. I think the reason why Claude can't talk was I think that Rockstar wanted to go for the same thing that the creators of Resident Evil 7 wanted to go for. So you know how like Ethan Winters, like he didn't really react to things going on because I think, well, not I think, but what Capcom and like all the people who were creating Resident Evil wanted to do was sit there and make their protagonist like you, essentially. So like you're in this role, like all the reactions or anything you gotta say is like through you. So I feel like Rockstar
in the toilet block in the park.
Actually beat like other gaming companies to that. Like I think what they decided was like, hey, we're gonna make this character not talk so that like the audience could like have those reactions of like Claude, of what he's thinking or what he's saying or something like that. Like I feel like Claude's kind of like a placeholder for like the player, essentially. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like he doesn't talk because us talking would be him.
You must be a...
That, and I will also say, like, he really doesn't add anything to. Like, Claude, as like a character, doesn't really add anything to what's going on or what's being said. Like, he doesn't need to, like, agree or, like, say anything. Because I think all the other voice actors do their jobs so well that, like he kind of, like, just does not need to do anything. And that's what I would sit there and say is, like, when you got, like, a strong cast of side characters, you can, like, have your main character not speak. But yeah, that's honestly what I think about it. I think with like, especially since this was their first time doing this too, like making the 3D open world GTA game. Like, I feel like once they got to, like, Vice City and San Andreas, they're like, hey, let's do something different. Because I feel like, well, what the heck? Is that the map of the city? But, like, I feel like in, like, Vice City and San Andreas, since they were going for, like, more of, like, movie references and stuff like that, I think they kind of wanted the characters to speak. You know, and so you can like see what their interactions were with other characters. Because you know, it'd be weird if if CJ didn't speak the Sweet. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of weird if Tommy didn't speak. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. When they did bring Claude back and make him not speak, that was actually crazy. I still can't believe Rockstar did that. Rockstars were real ones for doing that. But you said, yeah, Claude reappears, and then he's still mute. Another theory is Claude is really pure evil. That's why he doesn't have any emotional response. He just do what he I mean, I actually heard that theory before, but I don't know. That's weird though, because like I don't really think he's like pure evil per se. I just think
I don't know. Because there's like a lot of reasons why like someone could become like mute or whatever. You know, it could have been childhood trauma. He could have had an accident that caused like his vocal cords not to work. But then you're 100% right, because he does not show any sort of emotion at all. Like I remember when yeah. So like when I was playing this, I think it might have been a week or two ago. I accidentally caught Claude on fire. Bro, I didn't even know he was on fire because he did not make any sound that indicated that he was on fire. So I got Claude killed by setting him on fire. Or no. He didn't die, but I got him down to like 3 health because I didn't know he was on fire. And it's just like, he didn't say anything. He didn't grunt. He didn't make a single noise. But this dude was over here burning alive. So I can see where you're coming from with that too. How did this car not blow up? Oh yeah, we can go in there. Alright, let me go save it real quick. Yeah, that mission was not hard. I don't know why it took me so much tries. Yeah, but the only thing though I will say, if he was truly evil, I don't think he would even listen to the people that that he hears. Like I feel like he'd be quick to try and betray them or something like that. Arms shortage.
Hey, Ted, over here. An old army buddy of mine runs a business in Rockford. We saw action in Nicaragua back when the country knew what it was doing. Anyway, some cartel scum roughed him up yesterday. Said he'd be back for some of his stock today. He's gonna need backup, and in return, he'll give you knockdown rates on any hardware you buy. I'd go myself, but the old sciatica's playing up. So, good luck.
Claude thinks he's so cool with the way he walks around. Do you mean like the oh, this is the door. I don't know why I thought that was a sign. Because I knew it was the door when I first saw it, but I guess when I came back I thought that was like a blackboard sign. But are you talking about like the ambulance missions where you just sit there and get in the ambulance and drop people off? Because I don't be doing those. I tried to do it in San Andreas, and I just kept doing it, and kept doing it, and eventually I ran out of time. I was like, alright, and like apparently you gotta save like 75 people. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to save 75 people to get the reward. Like, y'all out your mind. So yeah, I don't really done that. And the vigilante missions are cool and all, but again, it's just sometimes it takes too much. But dang, hold on. No!
Great phone to head, but I thought there'd be more of you. Can't believe those yellow-belly bastards left me without proper cover again. Well, 3 arms are better than 1, so grab whatever you need. Those Colombians will be here any minute.
I was about to say 3 arms, but then I realized this dude was missing a whole arm. That hit package. Oh, where did my car go? Oh, snap. What the?
You want the chainsaw thing?
Hold on. I was not ready. Dang! That's what I was calling putting in that work. Oh, snap. I forgot about the shot. Dang, you can't get in the tank. Oh, they sat there and put themselves on fire.
I'm going to kill you. Yeah, you brave man, eh? Yeah, you brave man, eh? I'm going to kill you. Run or die. I'm going to kill you. Yeah, you brave man, eh?
How was he able to shoot him on the other side of that car?
On the ground.
Run or die. I risque, gringo. I'm going to kill you. I risque.
Yes, technically. I played it before, but I never made it this far. I think I played to a couple of missions after the one where you blow up the boat with 8-ball. So like everything I'm seeing right now is new to me.
going to kill you. Run or die. I'm going to kill you. Run or die.
Come on, Claude. Just trying to see if I think there's like he got glitched out.
Run or die.
Interesting. So he must have been trapped.
Hey, if I teamed up with you in Nicaragua, maybe I'd still have my arm. If you need any firepower, just drop by and take what you need from the lockers. Leave the cash under the bench. Now get out of here. I'll handle the cops.
Thank you. Still can't get in the tank. Yeah, I did not know that dude was sandwiched between the whatchamacallums.
Idiot! Get that guy!
For you, but I didn't order anything. What's this?
Gee willikers, it's a puppy!
Everybody loves a puppy. And now you can ship one anywhere just by logging on to petsovernight.com. Petsovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
And who says that e-commerce isn't a brilliant idea? All right, speaking of brilliant, you're listening to Chatterbox with me, Laszlo. Go over here to the phone.
I actually just learned that.
You're on the air.
Wow, I got through.
Arboros coming
Laszlo,
home.
your last two callers are a perfect example of manners.
And I kid you not, they blocked
Are
off
rude,
the whole
and they don't
road
care about anything
to my
but
house.
themselves.
I was like,
Perfect example. The
bro,
other
how
day,
y'all
I
block
stopped
off the
towards one of
whole
the country club
road?
bars, the
I
country
tried to go
club store
around.
lawn.
Nope,
So I go
blocked
to
it
the
off.
thing, and the lady's
I was
like,
like,
$1.25.
what?
So I get out my
Bro, I
checkbook,
had to
and
go
that
like
lady was
literally
like, oh, come on, lady, you
15
don't have $2?
minutes out of my
and I
way
said, as a matter of fact, I don't.
to
I
drive
spent
to
my
my
last
house.
$2 last night buying gas at
There is
gas
absolutely no
prices.
way
And
I
besides,
should have
who
had
are
to
you
do that
anyway?
when my house
And
is
you see that I'm wearing my I Walk Dirt t-shirt? People are so considerate.
Well, you'll get no argument from me. I mean, I get every inconsiderate moron in Liberty City calling into this show. I mean, people think that I have no feelings whatsoever.
Exactly. Another perfect example. The other day, I'm over at the hospital to have lunch with my girlfriend Cherie, and this maniac comes right up on my bumper, flashing his lights, and I'm like, hey guy, the light is red, you can't come up.
Got the pole covered with the tarp. I think. Yeah, it has to be a tarp. Two-Face Tanner.
Maria and I have gone shopping. Our source in the police has informed us that one of our drivers is a strangely animated undercover cop. He's more or less useless out of his car, so we've tagged it with a tracer. Make him bleed.
Hold on. I think there might be help over here. Yes. Because I was right about to forget about that health. Damn, I wouldn't have gotten out the car. Where did my car go? Oh, they screwed me. They took away my car.
Plus, I mean, I really never heard of it. God, not another one. Have you read a history book lately, son? The Australian-American War.
4 stars? Oh, snap!
Alright, let's go over here. Hello, caller, you're on Chatterbox. Yes, it is.
Come on, bro. I was barely touching the railing.
No, not really. I mean, this is a radio show.
That should not have stopped.
And then the way I was touching it wasn't even something indicative of like something that was like it's literally not letting me in. Ow! Bro, they screwed me. Oh yeah, it definitely does. And I think it has to do with more so the lighting on why it feels darker than San Andreas and Vice City. Because Vice City, even though it's pretty dark, it has like it has really nice colors going for it. With San Andreas, again, has some dark elements to it, but again, it's super colorful. With this game, it's like dark. Everything's like a darker color, a darker shade. Like it looks pretty. Like whereas like in San Andreas, it's like the colors. Like the color palettes they use, it makes it live, open, you know, you feel free. You don't feel that with all these other, you don't feel it with 3. Cause it's just like darker colors, like even though you got like these greens here, it doesn't feel as vibrant. You know, it feels dull. The only colors you really sit there and see are like the decorations. And those honestly stand out because this game is like more darker color palette.
Great phone to head, but I thought there'd be more of you.
Claude looked like he was smiling a little game.
Yeah, but yeah, because even in Grand Theft Auto 4, like even though it was a dark setting, it was still a little more colorful than this. Like this game is literally just dark. Like it really is just a dark game. Like as far as coloring goes, because coloring actually goes like a long way, and that's one thing a lot of people don't understand. It's like you can create almost anything. You can change the whole mood of like a scene just for how you watch the colors and all that. Welcome, Austin, to the stream. And I see you're finally watching that garbage show. No, I'm kidding. I like it. I haven't seen what happened yesterday. I did like the pay-per-view. I will sit there and say that. Oh, my phone died. Yeah, but I did like the pay-per-view that they had. And one thing I said last stream, though, that I wish they would do is lean more into the violence. You know, people were complaining about they were WWE light. Now they're trying to do something different from WWE, and then people are still complaining. So at this point, since you can't please anybody, I would sit there and just work on trying to improve the storylines and just keep doing what you're doing as far as like those matches go. Because realistically speaking, all they gotta do is work on storytelling. So I think they got it down. Oh, that and like audio visual issues. Like those are like the only things that they really are. And that's what I'm saying, Austin. It like AEW, it's really fun to watch. And that's what I'm saying. It's like they already got all that stuff down. Like they really do. And so it's like, they don't have to, it's not like when they first started out, even though I really did enjoy it when they first started out, but it's not like when they first started out and they still had to find their own footing and all that. It's like now they kind of got their own footing, and now it's just like, facts. Damn, I tried to at least stay somewhat in front of dude. Next time, oh yeah, let me just throw my grenades. But yeah, that's what I'm sitting there saying though. Like, bro, they have a great potential to put on some of the best shows in the world. Like, I will always say this: I don't think they've ever had like a bad pay-per-view. Yeah, some may argue, oh, they had some bad pay-per-view matches. Okay, like, You know, everyone has bad pay-per-view matches a time or two, like WWE does, TNA has, WCW, like literally every wrestling promotion has had like bad matches on a pay-per-view, but like I will sit there and say this, AEW has had consistently good pay-per-views.
You got any bright ideas?
Like, I'm not gonna sit there and say they're all like 5 stars, but they will definitely keep you entertained if you like wrestling. Like, even people who hate watching might find something funny or weird that they do, but it's still engaging. That's what you want. You want your media to be engaging. Because I know a lot of people talk about bad media and all that, but honestly though, like, even if you're bad media, like, I mean, I don't want to watch bad media, but like, even if your media is bad, like, if you have a good show, I mean, if you have oh, you just gotta get the car into the frame and then it would be good. I don't even know, it's not. But like even with bad media, like, you sit there and have people engage with it, like, you're still doing something right, because at least people are still talking about it, you know? What the fluff? He's dead. How was I supposed to know there was fire right there? Oh my goodness, bro. Alright, I was not ready for all that. But yeah, that's why, but yeah, even if you create bad media, you want people to engage and watch it. But that's why I sit there and tell people, though, because like a lot of people will make all these criticisms about AEW, and it's like, just by the criticism, I can tell whether you watch AEW or not. Because there's actual things you can criticize, but when people start echo chamber complaining about certain things, then it's like, yeah, bro, you don't actually watch AEW. Like when people be like, oh, John Moxley acts like Stone Cold. No, he doesn't. But you would know that if you watched the show. Oh, Mox bleeds all the time. No, he doesn't. Outside of that, like, what, few months where he literally was just bleeding all the time, like, he has not bled in like a while. Like, we're talking over like 6 months this dude hasn't bled on TV. So no, he does not bleed all the time. Or what other criticisms did they have? Oh, they be still in WWE storylines. And it's like, you do realize that some of these storylines been storylines since the dawn of time. What do you mean? Or yeah, that's actually an example of a good criticism. Like how they booked Swerve, and how Swerve never, like, even though he did feel like a star a little bit, it's like he could have felt more like a star. But like the way that they kind of had him in there with like Osprey, and then like it kind of made Swerve feel like the underdog, even though he's like the champ, and everybody thought Swerve was gonna lose to Will Ospreay.
Great phone to head, but I thought there'd be more of you.
And like,
And like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad Osprey won. I mean, Osprey lost and Swerve won, but at the same time, it's like probably shouldn't have put that match together. Come on, man. I thought he died, bro. Y'all saw any bullets I put in this man? I liked it better when I thought, oh boy, took them all out with like a flame stick or something like that. But it turned out that the enemies just friendly fire. Yeah, but pretty much what I'm trying to say, like, since Will Ospreay was the hot up-and-comer that everyone loved, put him in there with Swerve Strickland, like, immediately might not have been the best move. But in the end, I do think it worked out, even though I don't think I think Swerve should have kept it out a little longer. But at least I can say you know he's gonna be a future world champion because he himself, like, he was good for like his run that he had. Like, it could have been better, but it's just like I still think he did a great job.
Hot damn, they're here. Lock and load. Big dumb Yankee boy. You move, big man? It's no problem to kill you.
Bro, I cannot see with this camera.
You're gonna be sorry.
Bro, they screwed me over, bro. Ain't no way that man should still be alive. massacre. That perfect.
Hey, if I teamed up with you in Nicaragua, maybe I'd still have my arm. If you need any firepower, just drop by and take what you need from the lockers. Leave the cash under the bench. Now get out of here. I'll handle the cops.
Yeah, but hold on, Austin. I'll see more of what you're saying in a second, cause you know, I gotta use my phone. But yeah, but like, yeah, there's still like certain things like, cause like there's a way to criticize something, and then there's a way to just repeat what someone else says. It's like, yeah, it's like AEW is not as bad as what people sit there and make it out to be. Could it be better? Yes, but you could literally say that about the whole state of wrestling in general.
Get out the damn
I was trying to make it funny. But yeah. But no, that's why I sit there and say, like, I watch it, and like I also still try and give it like a chance, because like also another thing that I was telling Guns is like, one thing about AEW that I can also sit there and say too, it's like, I know Tony Khan hasn't been in the wrestling business for like decades before running AEW, so it's like I can be a lot more lenient with how he's doing stuff, because he's still trying to figure stuff out, you know what I mean? And it's like, whereas like with WWE, like a lot of these dudes sat there and been in wrestling for such a long time. It's like sometimes like you can't even make those. Like it's like some of the mistakes they're making. It's like, you really shouldn't be making that mistake. Like when you don't got the tag teams on television. I mean, on pay-per-views, but you want to sit there and be like, oh well, we only have 5 matches on the card. Like, I mean, okay, but like you couldn't put them on the pre-show or something like that. Evidence dash.
I know a real important man in town, a soft touch with, shall we say, exotic tastes and the money to indulge them. He's involved in a legal matter, and the prosecution has some rather embarrassing photos of him at a morgue party or something. The evidence is being driven across town. You are going to have to ram that car and collect each little bit of evidence as it falls out. When you've got it all, leave it in the car and torch it. We're both going to do pretty well out of this, kid.
So that's a little different from that other mission that we were doing that we had failed. But like, yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, how are we supposed to get the tag division over, or like have people care about the tag team titles if they don't ever get defended? And that's with all 3 of them, like the women's tag titles, the men's tag titles, or like the Raw and SmackDown tag titles. It's like, if they're not on pay-per-view, like why are we supposed to care about them? Because they come up as feeling more of an afterthought, and then your division is also not looking too good. It's like, hey man, I'm not trying to hate, but like, come on now, y'all could do something with your tag team champion. Like everyone wanted to sit there and blame Vince for the for treating the tag team wrestling bad, but it's like, hey, Vince ain't there anymore. Rip. But yeah, that's why I sit there and say it's like, that's why like I'm again, a lot more forgiving when it comes to Tony Khan. But also the way I kind of judge wrestling too is like, would I be embarrassed to show somebody else this or not? You know what I mean? Like, could I show this to somebody and them not being like, ugh, you watch that? You know what I mean? Like, the way like I rate and view wrestling is for more of the casual viewer, like how the casual person would feel. Mr. Clean Vibes, that's crazy. AEW versus WWE. That honestly could have worked back in 2010. Oh yeah, and it sucks because ROH is on like the ROH club thing, so it's like you gotta like pay money for like a subscription, and it's like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of doing that. But yeah, like that's how I watch wrestling though. Like I try and sit there and make sure that, like, not make sure, but like I like to watch it and see, like, if I was just like watching this as a fan, if I would understand what's going on. Mm-hmm. That's another thing too, is like I wouldn't ever sit there and like diminish any of the hard work like anyone does, and I do appreciate them for wrestling. Like I really appreciate Tony Khan for presenting another type of wrestling. I do appreciate Triple H taking WWE in a new route, you know? And like I criticize it a lot, but like it's still cool to sit there and see the different things he's trying out, because at least he's trying out something different to really set him apart from Vince McMahon. It's like that's actually kind of cool. Like I may not like it, but I respect it.
Get in like this!
Okay, you can't do what I thought you could do. I thought you could like keep ramming it or whatever. I thought you could keep ramming it or whatever, and then more of them would just drop. But it seems like you can only pick it up one at a time. And like I also, one thing I do appreciate is just like wrestling for like kids, I mean not kids, but like the people in the back, where like I love what they're sitting there doing for them. Like, yes, can sometimes they still treat them pretty badly, yeah. Should they be employees and not independent contractors, yeah. But like overall, like just mixing like the locker room, making them a lot friendlier. Like, I really appreciated that, because like when the people in the back are happy, you know, they're willing to stick around. What the heck, man? That's this type of stuff I was talking about in like Vice City. Like I didn't like that there's like these little puddles of like water, and like, bro, how can you even really sit there and tell? Because you sit there and look at this, like they look the same. Like they look the same as roads. Like they're still the same gray color. Or I guess it's transparent, but But still, man, it's like, how was I supposed to know that was water? Yeah. But see, that's what I was trying to get you to understand about AEW. Like, it's not as bad as what like a lot of people make it seem. Like, prime example, and I might make an exclusive Patreon video on this man, but Jim Cornette. Like, I'm not gonna lie, some of the stuff he sits there and says is absolutely hilarious. You know what I mean? And I do think he has a good mind for wrestling, or like about wrestling. But at the same time, it's like, sometimes like I think like either A, he doesn't really pay attention, or B, since he knows a lot about wrestling, he doesn't have a yeah, I agree. He's too harsh. Like, and sometimes I think he's too overconfident in his opinions. And like sometimes it's like he will completely miss the mark. And this isn't even just about like AEW per se, because like sometimes like when he talks about women's wrestling, it's like some of what he sits there and says like, no, that's not good. Or like some of the stuff he talks about Japanese wrestlers or Japanese female wrestlers, like, no, like, that's not necessarily true just because you believe that's the case. And I remember I was watching one video where he was talking about John Moxley using the movie lines, like, you know, that's what his gimmick is based on, like this movie character or whatever. And so he was using this line or whatever that the same movie character used or whatever. And then when he described it, he was like, oh yeah, and then he did that and did it, and he said this, and there was no pop or whatever. But then when they played like the video, you could hear Mox talking. Oh yeah, they were saying, yeah, the crowd was dead silent. Alright, so you hear them playing it, it's like you can hear the crowd in the background kind of cheering a little bit, and it's just like, bro, why lie? Or at least if you come back and see something that contradicts what you just said, at least sit there and say that, oh, I guess they did pop a little. You know what I mean? What the fluff? We're not about to just keep flying off the road. But like, I'm just like, bro, why do you feel the need to do that? Or then like his co-host, Brian Last, be like, yeah, I was so high I didn't really watch. And I'm just like, bro, so y'all ain't even really paying attention, but y'all are a huge view on like how certain people watch AEW, and I think at least like up until like a year ago, I think they were at least there. But now I think they just do like a lot of cheap shots. And it's just like, all right, bro. Now y'all doing cheap shots. And I'm not sitting there saying all the stuff that they say is like wrong or whatever. But I do feel like some of it, like they embellish some of the details to make them look way worse. Because then you got like people who don't watch AEW regurgitating what Jim Cornette says, and then it's just like, yeah, you do know he was wrong, right? Or like when they were saying, oh, yeah, I don't think John Moxley and Darby Allin have ever interacted, so why does it make sense for John Moxley to call out Darby Allin? It's like, bro, they interacted. Like, off the top of my head, when I first heard him say that, I could name like 3 off the top of my head. And then, you know, then like I had to start remembering that they even had like a match against each other. They had like, cause like I was thinking about like the times when he wanted Darby Allin to be his partner when they were going against Team Taz and all that. It's like, bro, these dudes interacted like quite a few times. Just because you don't remember doesn't mean that it never happened. Or like how they used to like that Death Rider song. And they're like, oh yeah, when if Box is going to be a heel, that would be a great theme song for him to have. He's a heel right now and has that theme song, and then they're complaining about it. It's just like, all right, bro. And it's like, and again, this isn't just to like Jim Cornette, but like a lot of wrestling quote-unquote fans will sit there and do that. They would sit there and say that, oh, Tony Khan needs to fix and change this, and then Tony Khan does that, and then they will sit there and criticize them for doing exactly what they just said. That's what I'm sitting there saying. And it's just like, my thing is like, don't sit there and say they need to do this and then they do this and then you criticize them for doing what you said they need to do. I just don't like that. I don't respect that. And like a lot of people do. A lot of people be having these channels talking about wrestling. It's just like, bro, y'all missing the plot. And I get it too. Like, you're human. You might sit there and forget stuff, but don't act like, oh, your opinion is the definite opinion, the best opinion, and you know what you're sitting there talking about and all that. Is like, because sometimes it's like y'all don't know what y'all be talking about. Like, I remember there was this one dude saying that Mark Henry wasn't a legend. I'm just like, all right, how could you sit there and say Mark Henry isn't a legend? Like, how are you gonna sit there and say that? And I mean, they did bring up a good point that a lot of people sit there and call people legends when they've just been somewhere for a long time, which, I mean, fair enough. A lot of people do that. But, like, we're not gonna act like Mark Henry didn't add things to the history of wrestling, you know? He literally created a whole wrestling spot, and y'all just acting like he didn't. Well, that person's just acting like he didn't do that. And it's just like, bro, but some people, I don't understand, like, their opinions. Yeah, but you're definitely right. Hulk Hogan exposed himself. Like, yeah, it's just, bro, like, I don't know what's going on with it. Well, that's just been bad. And see, that's the thing. Now it makes you wonder if, even when you're a little kid, if he was always a lying crybaby. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like, why? Why do you feel the need to lie so much, bro? And especially, like, and these aren't like little white lies. He's lying about stuff that you can easily go and disprove. Like, a lot of the stuff he's sitting there lying about, he has no need to be lying about. Got him. So what do they want me? How do they want me to torture it? They just want me to... Let's go, bro. I got stuck through the whatchamacallem. Yeah, but that's my biggest thing is like, bro, don't ever sit there and just listen to someone's wrestling opinions and take their word for it. Like, do your own research. I guess that's the best thing I can sit there and say. And like, don't get me wrong, I have my own opinions about wrestling as well. But at the end of the day, it's like, you kind of got to go and do your own research to even know if what I'm saying is true. But I like to have, like, I have a sense of integrity, though. I will sit there and say, so, like, oftentimes I am only going to really say either my opinion or, like, say something that is, like, actually correct. You know? Like, for example, when I said the whole thing about, like, R-Truth, when I was talking about being the champion, I said, like, I feel like what happened with him was, you know, he kind of got in a role. So that would last just 5 seconds. He kind of got himself in a role where, you know, he had to now get himself over. So what he ended up doing was becoming the funny guy to get over. And then so he got too deep in that, and so it's like he couldn't become like a serious wrestler. Lo and behold, like a couple of weeks later, Shelton Benjamin was sitting there saying that with certain wrestlers, they get a gimmick that they may lean too far into to get over, and then they end up hindering them in the future. And it's like some of that stuff that like exists because you know I pay attention. That's like some of it I do understand, but I'm not gonna act like I sit there and understand all of it. So. That's why I sit there and say, like, definitely do your research. Good stuff. I'm about to say, because the last time I checked the time, it was like 1 hour, 36 minutes. I'm like, dang, bro, I felt like I was playing for a long time. I'm probably going to do a couple more missions. Two-Face Tanner.
Maria and I have gone shopping. Our source in the police has informed us that one of our drivers is a strangely animated undercover cop. He's more or less useless out of his car, so we've tagged it with a tracer. Make him bleed.
I can definitely do that. That's what I'm known to do. Make people bleed. Wait, hold on. Where did all those cops come from?
Police department!
Oh, snap! Thank you, bro. I was not about to survive all that. Bro, I got absolutely... Oh, yeah. Well, I got 25 health, but still, man. Is there health back here? Liberator.
First of all, let me thank you for dealing with that personal matter. People will read something into anything these days. Experience has taught me that a man like you can be very loyal for the right price, but groups of men get greedy. A valued resource, an old Oriental gentleman I know, has been kept hostage by some South Americans in Espatria. They're trying to extort additional funds from me, but I don't believe in renegotiation. A deal is a deal, so they'll not see a penny from me. Go and rescue my friend. Do whatever it takes.
Let's do this.
You want my planet!
I have a call.
I have no idea what their cars look like.
What about it?
I'm surprised there's none in the that campus.
Tells you that toothpaste is evil. Tetris, the devil, and the great cavity cover-up by J. Phil Higginbottom. Did you see what I've seen? And you heard what I've heard? You'd never brush your teeth again.
I suppose you're one of those people that says that diet soda makes you go crazy later in life.
I told you before, man. Don't mock me. My taxes pay your salary, man.
Sir, this is a commercial radio station owned by Love Media. Advertising revenue pays my salary. Might I recommend Equinox from Zaibatsu Pharmaceuticals? We'll be back after these important messages. Hello.
I used to be concerned and nervous about the future. Sometimes I'd get scared before an important event such as childbirth or a family funeral. Hey, sometimes you need a little help, Ned.
Oh, it might be that blue one. Did he spawn?
Liberty City Survivor. This takes reality TV to a whole new level. We'll take 20 recently paroled guys, equip them with grenade launchers and flamethrowers, and let them hunt each other down. It's the reality show where you just might be part of the action.
I was grabbing a sandwich at the Happy Blimp, and all of a sudden these guys crashed through the window and started shooting at each other. I was so excited, I didn't even notice I'd been hit. After that, I was hooked on Liberty City Survivor. I watch it every day in the hospital.
The game doesn't end until there's only one man left standing. Tune in nightly or watch the 24-hour live webcast. Liberty
Single. Apartment muncher. He got my girl. I got a marathon than you.
Crap. Everyone knows women are made from sand.
Okay, great. Another lunatic. Hello, next caller. You are on Chatterbox.
Yeah, you were talking about short guys and attitude. Well, you know, you'd have an attitude too if you couldn't reach the friggin' cheesy squirrels at the grocery store.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it seems like the whole world's against you. I mean,
You know, we're not talking about you. What maniac are you? You got your own show. How about let other people talk for a change?
Fluff on. It's like they knew to shoot the car more while it was getting out to make it blow up faster. Alright, we're gonna do the Two-Face Tanner mission again. Hopefully we have more help and then I can save it and that's gonna be good.
Maria and I have gone shopping. Our source in the police has informed us that...
Watch the 24-hour live webcast. Liberty City Survivor. Natural selection has come home. Sponsored by Animation. Remember to put litter in its place. Thank you.
This one reminds me of waking up on the...
Honestly though, the Liberty City Survivor, that would have been a cool, what should be, would be the best word. Oh yeah, a cool DLC for GTA Online. Get off by like a street of Liberty City.
That ahead won't kill.
Now, I like how we have to wait for him to get in the car and we just can't blow him up. They do that to me. No! Quad, no! Bro, we had no health, so he just instantly just said, forget it. Forget about it.
Anytime, any place.
Yeah, but honestly, after this short couple watching, I really want to see what's gonna happen after All Out.
Maria and I have gone shopping.
Including saving Timmy, who fell down the well.
Upgrade my grocery.
Stunt the one who can do the best stunts will then go on to compete in the Nationals. And if you win there, you'll get free concert tickets from Head Radio, where it's easy to win.
Is your job affecting your health? Do you become fatigued? Does working take time away from family and social events like watching wrestling?
There's an easy solution. Sue your
You're like
boss.
watching
See, the great thing about this country is you can sue anyone for pretty much anything, and you'll probably win, or at least get a settlement. At the firm of Rankin & Potts, our personal injury attorneys, we can show you how falling down and howling like a sissy can result in a large damage award from your employer. We also specialize in awards for injuries suffered in auto, bus, and train accidents, and can even train you to throw yourself in front of a bus and pretend to be injured. Hey, that's why they pay for insurance. Call the law offices of Rankin & Potts and get ready to enjoy a life of luxury.
Now the cop pushed me off. Since I'm already drifting and the police officers trying to Heimlich maneuver, not Heimlich maneuver. What is that called? Pit maneuver. Yeah, the police officers trying to hit me with the Heimlich maneuver. Thing that I was happy about, like one of those hardcore AEW, anti-AEW accounts was saying was like they gave it All Out a chance, you know, the one where they were at Wembley, and they really enjoyed it, and like he started watching like he apologized for a lot of his takes and said that he really enjoyed and he will be watching AEW, and that's like, but that's what I like to see. I like to see people giving more wrestling a chance, you know. Like, I get it if you want to like WWE, but like the tribalism, at the end of the day, you should want AEW to do good so WWE can do better. At the end of the day, you should want WWE to be good so that AEW can be better, you know. You want that, like, and like, even though I don't really say anything nice about TNA, well, I shouldn't say that. I don't really dislike TNA. I just dislike the state of TNA. And it's just like, I still want them to do good. I literally want everybody in the wrestling business to do good, you know, except for that weirdo. Well, I should say except for the weirdos. Oh, you should want all wrestling to be good. If you truly love wrestling, you should want it all to be good. Oh my goodness. They're really just not gonna let me have it. You know what? Gotta make sure it's flipped up and not like flip through all these different types of things I'll be getting.
right now. I see a carjacking going on right outside the window. It's crazy, bro. If I heard that on the radio, bro, I'd have to pull over because I'd be laughing way too hard.
Call the YMCA.
Lemon speed, razzle.
I like how I couldn't do anything. I was on the ground and then it was just like rip.
Bro, this mission is not that hard. And what a great landing.
Watch it.
Come on, man. Wait, is that? Oh, that's his car. Hold on. Alright, so I understand it now. Yeah, this is my last time. Don't worry, I'm actually gonna try and pass it.
monogamy? Hello. You save the marriage. And save the marriage. You don't put the marriage first, and you don't put the man first. Maybe we call it man marriage. Then I think to myself, no, this is a bad name. It sounds really dumb. And then I think we call it Fernando because that is what it is.
So how does this work?
It is a miracle, Laszlo. A miracle. A man is a good father, a loving husband, the winner of bread 6.5 days a week. And the spare half day, I save his life.
How?
By giving him what he needs to make things flow and run. I give him passion.
What, with you? That kind of sounds like a limited market.
You are very prejudiced. I don't like that. But no, not with me. Passion for life. Passion for love. Passion for women. Which he can take home to his wife, of course.
What, so you act like a pimp?
Not a pimp, little man. A savior. And he controls it like that.
And do the what?
Take him out!
We will open fire!
Too easy.
Dead ahead, roadkill.
Where's my damn tool?
This is an LCD!
Call the YMCA.
Dead ahead, roadkill.
Open my eyes.
See that?
Phew. Alright guys, thank y'all for tuning in, those of you who did. Thank y'all for commenting. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll definitely see you guys next time. And remember to give all wrestling a chance. Remember, J's up, L's down. Oh, and when I say give all wrestling a chance, I mainly mean, you know, like the pro wrestling ones, you know, like the indie ones, you know, WWE, AEW, and all that. Just to clarify, TNA, ROH, just to clarify. New Japan, just to clarify, because I don't want y'all accidentally seeing something you shouldn't see under the guise of pro wrestling. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm kidding. Thank y'all for watching. Those who did, please comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, J's up, L's down. Club. Let them know. That's possible.